first thing is, what's the headline valuation? What's my business worth? That's usually their biggest question. So we walk our way towards that. I'll do a back of the envelope in my head, valuation for them based on what I hear. And I caveat that this is only based on what I've heard. I need to see financials. And then once I've built a rapport with them and they kind of start trusting me, I'm like, they might start asking about offers or buyers, and I'll walk them through like, hey, most deals are not all cash. So that valuation, you should get mostly cash at closing. And I did talk to a guy yesterday who's 95% Walmart concentration, one client. So I'm like, that's going to be tough. So they're going to hedge their offer. They're going to, again, imagine you're the buyer, you're not the seller. Put yourselves in their shoes. If a sweeping change comes, even though you've been with them for years and years and years, could be regulation, could be Walmart makes a big corporate change, whatever it is, that's still risky. So the way buyers are going to hedge that is seller notes, earnouts. We start talking about those things. Obviously, earnouts are not ideal for sell side, but I explain that earnouts usually happen when there's a value gap. So a seller wants a higher price than what a buyer is willing to pay. So the buyer suggests, okay, to bridge that gap, I'm happy to pay you if it gets there. It's got to hit these milestones for the economics to make sense. It all comes back to economics, right? So it should always be a win-win for everybody involved in the deal. And explaining the economics to the seller can be challenging. So I work my way from the big meaty pieces to the more technical fine pieces. And the more technical pieces could be working capital, kind of always comes up. What happens to my AR in the transaction, my cash? So if they prompt me on that, I'll kind of start going into working capital stuff. But I know they're big questions as first-time sellers off the bat, and I try to knock those down and get them comfortable into working towards the more finer technical economic points. But it is hard. I mean, to your point, like it may not be worth it to them, but that's okay.